Hey Scorpio, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Yeah, please always check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign videos. I recommend it just because they're important aspects of you. If you want an even deeper reading and you want to continue this message and join me for a continued message, please check out the extended after this video. I'll attach the link right below, and I hope to see you there. If you haven't yet, please remember to subscribe to the channel and then ring that bell and select all notifications so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Scorpio comes out every single Tuesday. And I have even more content if you'd like to check out my second channel. It's called Astrology Motivation. I'll attach the link above so that you can find me on YouTube. And I go live there for daily tarot card readings, so you can join in the live chat. Yeah, I'd love for you to join in. Also, I'm very active over on Instagram, so if you want to find me there, please follow the link that I provide in the description box below this video, or right on my main page banner, you'll see the Instagram icon. Just click on that and it'll take you to my one and only profile. And if it's not the profile you find through that link, it's probably not my profile, FYI. There's a lot of fakes out there. You ready? I hope you guys had a very, very, very happy holiday, and we're heading into the new year, and I just couldn't wait. I knew I had to do the Scorpio video sooner than later. Currently with my family, but I knew I had to do the Scorpio video. I don't know. I just felt drawn to your reading. You see clearly now. What is this that you see clearly on? This card usually pops up when we have an aha moment. You know, when we've seen through somebody's bullshit or we've seen the truth. It's very Aquarian energy. There's the wise old owl, wisdom, understanding truth, or we've finally accepted the truth. It's also a message of the way is clear, you know, so your direction is clear. What this is it's a beautiful gift, because clarity allows us to move forward. It allows us to make progress. And I think a lot of times we shy away from the truth. Why do we do that? I don't know. Because it's not easy, right? It's not always the friendliest thing, but it is the most powerful thing. So Scorpio, your Christmas gift right now is the power of clarity. And this is something that this is the kind of clarity, not necessarily like a message comes in externally. This is the kind of clarity of, oh, I get it now. I realize it. And that means that, especially as water signs, you have an emotional comfort with the clarity, because emotionally as a water sign, you're not going to have clarity unless you have reached an emotional comfort level with that piece of information or that understanding. So this clarity means that you've reached some sort of understanding and acceptance. We have co-create with spirit, which is also a very divine and magical energy that says, oh, I get it now. I understand. This isn't just all on me. It's about me and somebody else. Or it's about me and God, me and the universe. It's not just me all by myself. So once again, highlighting that Aquarian energy, it's almost like you're starting to realize, wow, I'm not alone. I'm not all by myself. I'm not alone in this. Feeling isolated takes our power away from us, right? It makes us, because humans aren't supposed to be alone. So it's almost like, I see clearly, I get it, I understand, and I can reconnect. And I also can reconnect with faith, understanding how important faith is, right? I think a really shitty reader would probably tell you something like, oh, I see who put this magic spell on me. That's really, really negative and untrue, because crow doesn't represent evil. It represents power. It represents the power that we have inside of ourselves, as long as we stay connected to the infinite. You know, it's the power to feel comfortable in the dark, or I see clearly, right? I see how powerful I am, right? or something, the implication that something that was confusing to you is all of a sudden it's like, boing, I got it. I got it. Act as if. So you're just going to sit here silently and you're not going to say anything. It's not going to be about a big ruckus. It's not going to be about a big show. The way to handle this energy is you're going to notice it. You're going to realize it. You're going to be empowered by the information, but you're going to sit there and you're going to watch. You're going to watch how people act, right? Or I see clearly with a chameleon could represent that you see somebody's true colors now. You want, and it's not necessarily like, oh, I hate this person or I'm going to get them or it's none of that paranoia. It's just, I know who you are now. I see clearly the person that was hiding in the shadows. Now, this could be a good thing too. Like, I never noticed you before, right? And now all of a sudden, oh, I understand it. It's like the Cyrano de Bergerac thing. It could be. So everybody always takes these energies as negative. They're not always negative. It's almost like Cyrano de Bergerac. If you know that story, it's like when Rosalind realized it's not Christian, this handsome guy that I love. It's Cyrano, this awkward looking guy, but he's brilliant. And that's who the poetry is really coming from. So it could be something like that, but somebody that was something or somebody that was like blending in, maybe even an opportunity that was blending in and you didn't see it. All of a sudden you see it. All of a sudden it's like, that's what's clear. that's what's clear. This thing that was right in front of you, but for some reason it was disguised and now it's not anymore. And then we have life is speeding up. So yeah, this is the breakthrough, right? This is when we can put the facts together and it starts everything moving forward. Life is speeding up is Gemini energy, which talks about education and communication. So it could mean two things or both things in that all of a sudden you understand, you get a lesson, you learn a lesson. Comprehension is high, and also now you can say something, you can communicate what you've understood and what you understand. That's really interesting. I just feel a great deal of power and progress coming from this energy for you, and I'm really happy about it. The miracles are endless, and there you go. The miracles are endless. The miracles are endless. So once this clicks, this light bulb clicks, the miracles are endless, right? And this is about bountifulness and 3D resources. This is Taurus energy. So it's about 3D resources. It's about how spiritual clarity can create 3D or, real world abundance. So it's almost like this great idea visits you, or this great amount of confidence visits you that you'd never seen before, or an opportunity that you didn't see any kind of potential in, or you didn't even see, maybe it never even came to your desk. It's like finally coming to your desk. It's like really beautiful energy. Okay, and then nothing is wasted. So we have this. And he's one of the most beautiful cards and powerful cards because he understands where there's opportunity where other people can't see it. And so, Scorpio, you are finding opportunity or finding potential where other people are not finding potential. And that's the aha moment. You are figuring out an opportunity where other people don't have access to or can't see clearly. But you're the one that's discovering it and seeing it, or somebody's discovering and seeing you. But usually when the owl comes out, it's really you. It's you realizing something, right? It's you seeing the truth of something. And it's also you being comfortable enough with this moment to realize that all that shit that I went through was for this reason. It was for this prep reason. This is my treasure in a trash heap card. So you can look at a situation and you can see that sparkly thing or something about this pile of trash. It's just like it attracts you there. And it's really not trash after all. You start to realize it's real quality. It's kind of like that antique road show where you find like this fucking like little tinker toy worth $1 million because it's so rare. It's like almost one of those things. So let's keep going because we're going to get deeper into the details. What is this? Now, remember, the important thing to do with these readings is to understand that you don't have to hear, oh, this is about your relationship. You don't have to hear that. You have to know that. You have to understand that that's how it's impacting you and affecting you. And then to watch further and say, okay, well, how is it impacting what I know that this is relating to? So we have prosperity lies ahead, more Taurus energy. So there you go. There you go, Scorpio, there you go. Prosperity lies ahead. That's financial, which is really interesting, but it's you, you know? So Venus is in retrograde now. And it's almost like you're finding or discovering things in retrograde. As you do reviews, as you get held back, you're starting to find things or realize things that you didn't realize before. And this is providing abundance for you, or somebody's discovering you. It's time to take action. This is Aries energy. Aries and Taurus. Wow. This is really like forward, bullheaded, stubborn. You could be dealing with somebody who is bullheaded and stubborn, but ultimately it's like, I want to make progress. It's about make this decision, Scorpio, and be outward about it. Be blatant about it. Take action. Time to take action on this opportunity. So what is this opportunity? Let me see if I can find more cards. Let me see. What is this opportunity? Creative, something creative. This could also be with a fire sign, so we see this with an Aries. There could be an opportunity with an Aries, or an opportunity that has to do with yourself, about taking care of yourself or doing what's right for you. It could also be this person. This is probably an Aries male that provides an opportunity or wants to move forward with you. Maybe is offering you a job, or you're approaching with a proposal for something. But the King of Wands is definitely somebody who is high energy and almost like obsessed with getting something done, with creating something. So he's a real creative energy. And it doesn't have to be a he, it could be a she, but this is real masculine energy in that it's bound for progress. It's all about progress. I love this. It's either about you or somebody that you're extremely fond of or proud of. And then we have, ooh, somebody could be getting a raise. Somebody could be getting a job offer, because we have the Ace of Pentacles. And we constantly got that Taurus energy, right? So that's about money and finances, or finding money and finances, discovering it, realizing it, realizing somebody's abundance, somebody that's sort of waited in line. And that's what the Vulture is saying. It's almost like somebody that's waited in line for a while is now standing out. There's no more like line to wait in. And of course, Wands is all about progress. We did the Moon cards. Let me see. Hold on. This is all money. This is fantastic. I don't know what you guys just discovered, but it's huge. Prosperity and freedom relates to financial freedom, right? So this is definitely like clarity or a release from a financial responsibility, a release from a bill. It's not necessarily, it could be money flooding in, but it's more like being released from it, or paying off that last bit of that loan, or having those loans forgiven, or finding out that you don't have this obligation, like a being free, or somebody going off on their own and deciding to be financially free. So you could be saying, I'm out of here. Like, I see you clearly for what you are. I don't want you in my life. I'm going off on my own. Financial freedom, right? Or realizing I've got to do this on my own, so I'm just going to create the pathway myself. Financial freedom. It's like freedom. It's like staking your claim to your own individuality and believing in yourself, and just going after exactly what it is that you know is going to work for you, but also being able to. So all those tethers are gone. What are these tethers, dude? Okay. This is good fucking news, dude. I swear. Hold on. So a leg up, underlying energy is, I don't know why it's in the future. It's because a leg up in reverse is either a disadvantage or the fact that you don't get an advantage. And I don't know why that will come out in reverse, because it disagrees with all these other cards. No, it's underlying energy. So it could be that you won't need any kind of assistance anymore, or whatever assistance you were getting, you don't need it anymore. I don't know what that means, but what does this mean? What is this? A leg up. Clarify a leg up. Clarify a leg up in reverse. Clarify a leg up in reverse. Clarify a leg up in reverse. You're taking on a lot more responsibilities. So there was a lot of burdens or heavy burdens, or all that work that you were doing, all those disadvantages you had. That's what you're going to be free from. Or this financial freedom is some sort of burdens, a lot of work. Maybe you guys were working a second job. You had to work a second job. You could be deciding to take a second job so that you could free yourself from financial shit, in which case you would get the job. Or you're finally free and you don't have to worry about that financial, you don't have to worry about doing that extra work anymore. Yeah, please clarify. So yeah, finances were shitty and you felt like you were all alone in this. And you felt like you just, yeah, you had to rob Peter to pay Paul, and there was nobody that you could turn to. So this was a serious disadvantage that now you're starting to, okay, so now we know what we're talking about. This was a financial obligation or disadvantage or, okay. So now what's happening? We're going to get a little bit more information. Hold on. Whoa. There's definitely wisdom or advice coming in. This is an opportunity that comes from an unexpected place. An opportunity that comes from an unexpected place to help you out. Now, I know you're like, what is that unexpected place? That's a really good choice. But let's get this part of the story. Scorpio. Spiritual strength. Okay, so the reason why you were being put through all this is to develop your faith in spirit. And that's why the vulture is here, and that's why Crow is here. A sense of reconnecting you to faith. Don't lose faith, and don't lose sight of faith, because especially if you guys have been seeing 666 a lot lately, it's an angel number. It's not the sign of the devil, but it's a number that says in your life is out of balance because you've been focused too much on what you have in the 3D. So what is this is saying is that the universe will send you lessons to reconnect you to spirit and make you realize it's not about what you have, like tangibly, or money. And it'll do that by like making money really hard, making money really rough, making you see things or connect to things that ultimately has nothing to do with anything that's bound by the 3D world. Like it'll try to like reconnect you to spirituality. And once you're reconnected to that spirituality and you've learned the lesson, that's the aha moment, the clarity. It's like now you'll have your spiritual strength and now you'll have your abundance in your hand, but it won't control you. You'll control it because you know that it's nothing. Right? You'll know. In other words, in order to receive your blessings, and I just saw this meme. It's for you guys. In order to receive your blessings, you have to be spiritually prepared to receive your blessings. Because you could have been doing manifestations and getting really frustrated. I've been thinking positively. I've been doing this. Why isn't my abundance coming? Because you lack the spiritual readiness, preparedness. You lack the connection to God, to realizing it's not about having the thing that makes you blessed, that you're blessed right now in this moment. And it's the recognition and realization of that it's waiting on, that this advantage is waiting on, so that, you know, you're not greedy. So you're not a greedy piece of shit when it gets to you, but instead you're humble and you're loving. And also you don't lose it again, because once you value something and once you've gone without it, then you realize how to take care of it. I'm going to continue this message in the extended. I hope that you guys will follow me over there. The link is right below. I love you guys. Please remember to like this video and share it on your social media platforms, and I'll see you in the extended.